This is an apple with a human face. The more afraid it is, the more delicious it becomes. Not only that, but its price also soars with the increase in fear. As a result, tens of thousands of people try to get rich overnight through this apple. The competition officially began, and people took out their best tricks. Toriko took out an amplifying stone and shouted at the apple. A huge sound wave burst out, and the apple's face twisted with extreme fear. After evaluation by a master of taste, the apple's fear level was 27, and Toriko easily won a prize of $1,350,000. At the same time, a talkative young man decided to try his luck. His way of scaring was very special. He kept chatting with the apple. The apple fell asleep while listening. Another person wielded an axe and hacked away, but the apple just looked down on him. In order to break the record, Toriko ate specially made devil pepper noodles. The next second, the spiciness of the pepper erupted like a volcano. With the help of the amplifying stone, the sound burst out like a tornado. This time, the apple's fear level rose to 28, only one level higher. It seemed that reaching the height of 90 levels was as difficult as climbing to the sky. At this moment, a woman in a kimono walked over. She was one of the top 50 chefs in the world. This woman simply said a few words and scared the apple to level 20. The girl was very and sprayed a large amount of relaxing perfume at the apple. When the apple was completely relaxed, she suddenly shouted, and the apple was directly scared, but the level was only 19. This made her very angry, and she scolded the apple. The poor apple was so scared that it went up one level on the spot. On the other side, the sleeping apple woke up and saw that the talkative young man was still talking non-stop. It couldn't bear it and scared itself to level 30, the highest level so far. The companion shouted at the apple until his voice was hoarse, but the apple gave him a look of disdain. Being looked down upon by the apple, he suffered a serious blow to his self-esteem. Next, the penguin began to perform a dance, and the apple was scared to level 25. The wolf stepped forward and roared casually, and the level reached 40, breaking the record again. Toriko saw this and had an idea. The next second, he performed a 17-hit nail punch, stopping 1 centimeter away from the apple. Unfortunately, the apple was directly scared unconscious, and it could only stop at level 50 in the end. But just at that moment, the appraiser found an apple with an expression explosion. He picked it up and took a bite. The fear level was as high as 80. It turned out to be this man. Faced with the apple that looked down on him, his self-esteem was greatly hurt. He threw away the axe used for intimidation and decided to give up. However, before leaving, he still wanted to give the apple a lesson and farted at it. The apple could no longer accept it, and its fear level soared to 81, worth $40 million. He finally found the way to get rich, and everyone was speechless, instantly losing the desire to challenge.